Hello and welcome to Pip My Day daily currency analysis and review. The next pair we're going to look at is the GBP JPY pair and a setup on this for a sell. There are a few reasons. Again, we are going to look at why we can look at a sell setup on this pair, though it is showing a very strong trend currently. To begin with, the trend has been on the long perspective for quite some time right now, without even a minimum retracement. Let's quickly look at the daily chart to understand where we stand on this. Yeah, so if you look at this move from 167.99 to 188.09, it's a tremendous upward move, and it hasn't shown even a minimum retracement so far. And there are a few reasons why the retracement could begin sometime soon. Now, if we get back to the 4-hour chart, um, just to believe why we think why the steam on the upward trend could be a little low right now. So if you look at the move from 173 to 173.89 to about say 182.50 area, it's been a swift upward move, and then the next move has been pretty slow and spread out. And if you consider this as a rectangle pattern at this point, and normally the target for a rectangle pattern is the height of the rectangle in the cloned up or down, depending on the way it's broken out. So it's broken on the upside, and if you see the height of it, it's culminating around here, which is currently the price it's been trading at, and it is showing a little bit of a resistance around this point. And then secondly, what we have here is a wedge pattern. Now this is a bearish wedge, which the market is showing right now. Now the confirmation of the bearish wedge would happen if the prices break below the lower border of the bearish wedge and close below it. Now, if we think, or if it is true that the market has achieved its targets on the upward direction, and it should show at least a minimum retracement to the downside right now. Now this could be a point where it can start the retracement. Now there are two ways to trade this setup. One is an aggressive way to trade it, that we look to enter somewhere around the upper border here itself, which is around 188.15 area, and place a stop just above the border, which would be around 188.70, which would give us about a 60 pip stop loss, but take profit is the target for the bearish wedge, which is again the height of the wedge drawn to the downside. So that is around 181.63. So that gives a massive 650 to 700 pips take profit. So it's a great setup to enter. The more conservative way to enter this setup would be if it breaks below the lower border of the wedge pattern and closes below it. Now that would give us an entry around 185.76, and the most logical stop would be to place it right in the center of the wedge pattern, because if it enters the pattern again, if it enters the border again and looks for the further upward move, now the wedge pattern would be a failure if it crosses this point, which is at 187.43. Now that's about 150 pips stop loss for a for about about a 450 to 500 pips take profit, which is also a very good stop loss to take profit ratio from the risk perspective. So I believe that there are a few reasons why we should look at a sell setup on this pair, and hopefully it turns out this way, or hopefully it pans out the way we think it should. I hope this helps again, and happy trading and pipping. Thank you.